Hi, it's Penuel the Black Pen. I'm sure all of you have heard the very tragic news of the passing of Kiernan Jarryd Forbes, who we know as AKA Super Mega Bova, in my opinion at least, the greatest rapper we've ever had in South Africa and one of the greatest superstars we had as well. He was shot Florida Road in Durban, I believe outside a restaurant called Wish. I think his bodyguard may have gotten injured, and there was a story of an unidentified person who has passed on, who some sources close to myself have said is Tebello, Tibz Motsoane. It hasn't been confirmed officially, but like I said, sources close to me and Tibz's passing has also been trending on Twitter as well. Very, very, very sad, Father of a young girl, Cairo, ingane aka no DJ Zinhle. Um, Friend to many people, man. Collaborated with a lot of people. He released some of the greatest music I think this country has heard. And I'm just sad, as someone who was a huge fan, as someone who's a father. There's speculations, of course, and look, these are speculations that it may have something. It may have been a hit. It may have been Inkabi that was sent to take him out, and links to AKA lost his fiance, Anele Nelly Tembe, whose father is a prominent businessman in KZN. And there's obviously rumors now that the father may have been involved in this because the father initially, when his daughter, it came out that she passed on from alleged suicide, had said he doesn't believe his daughter committed suicide. There's obviously footage where AK had broken into a door. There was footage, and there'd been stories from AKA's side speaking about how she was suffering from depression, and it wasn't the first time she had tried to commit suicide. He was sad and broken, and I remember him doing an interview, speaking about the matter in itself. Very, very sad. We've been following AK for a while, man. With Ivy League, Victory Lap, the music he did, the people he dated, of course, dating Bonang, dating DJ Zinhle and their beautiful daughter, being linked to, I think, Nicole Nyaba, and then now dating fellow rapper Nadia Nakai. Um, it's sad. And I think more than anything, I just want to send my sympathies and my condolences to the Forbes family, to Nadia Nakai, to DJ Zinhle and Cairo, to anyone who's been close to AKA, the friends and family of Tibz himself. I think he was the first manager of AKA. He was a chef. A lot of people loved Tibz and knew him very personally and very closely as well. Shout out to the schools. St. John's College is a very popular school in the country, one of the most expensive schools, one of the most prestigious schools in the country. Having sat with someone like Sizwe Mpofu Walsh, who was in a rap group with AKA Entity when they were in high school, it just feels very close, man. Huge fan of AKA, man, and his star. And I think just in closing, I want to say this. We posted some of these stories and there were videos and things on social media. And some people attacked someone like myself and others for posting the story without the family releasing an official statement. Um, and I said, look, we're in 2023, we're not in the 1960s in the villages where you have to wait for an official messenger. The whole point of social media is for people that are on the ground to take pictures and videos of things. Some of them may be inappropriate, of course. It may not be something that a family member, someone close to an AKA would want to see, but that's what news and media have become. We cannot wait for some official news platform, whichever it may be and whichever you think it should be, to report the story. There were police reports that confirmed, and that's when we decided to go to social media, to tell the story. It wasn't just the rumors within WhatsApp groups, there were pictures and videos and people that were on the scene. That's the power of the cell phone, that's the power of the internet. There's obviously a way to do it. There's some type of decorum that needs to happen. People are saying things like, but if it was your family member, I mean, if my family member had been shot dead somewhere, I'd appreciate the people that are witnesses there to tell the story. Do it, of course, with some level of dignity and class, but I don't need to wait for News 24 or some other platform to tell us. And people don't need to wait to hear from the family. People are very close and emotionally invested in some of the celebrities in this country, and they would also like to hear the story as quickly as possible. So I think we need to exercise some rational thought. I know emotions are high in situations like this, but Not everyone is malicious. Not everyone is trying to trend and get likes. Some of us are trying to share news of someone that we had a very personal, emotional investment and a relationship with. And it's just the thoughts, especially with the trending story of the 1 billion rand sponsorship with Tottenham Hotspur, that some of us had said that if this country is not going to fix the crime situation, the safety, the potholes, the load shedding situation, why would tourists want to come here? So we need to fix this country first before we want to spend and splurge money somewhere else. Florida Road is an upmarket space. I was there a few months ago. So it's very tragic for me hearing a story like this. And I really hope we can fix things like this and find a way to live better and safer in this country of South Africa. AKA, wait, Forbes, thank you so much for the music, man. Thank you so much for the inspiration, for being a superstar, for constantly pushing the boundaries in your music, in your videos. We love you, dog, and we'll miss you very much. Tibz as well, Tebello. We're gonna miss you. We're gonna miss the work you did. I had people close to me that went to some of the spaces where he went to make food for them. And the bodyguard, of course, who's injured as well. He also has a family and friends and people close to him. And I hope that he recovers soon. Let's take care of ourselves. Remember to appreciate your loved ones. Life is fickle. Death is inevitable. But no one needs to go out like this. So yeah, man, pin you all the black pen and shout out to AKA Super Mega. Cheers.